All right, guys. Well, I'm back today with a budget James Bond blaster, and this thing is absolutely awesome. This is the Bersa Thunder 380, and it was threaded half by 28 from the factory. If you want the exact model number of the one we are looking at, you can find it on the side of this box right here. Now, the cool thing about Bersa firearms is they are affordable, yet they are reliable. I've actually been running a Bersa Thunder now for well over 8 or 9 years without any issues whatsoever, and a lot of times you can find them used sub $200. The prices have gone up over the years, though, just because the value for these is insane. Now, occasionally you'll be able to find the Bersa Thunder double stacks, which I feel like would be a little bit better option for a functional defensive carry. But when I saw this version with the threaded barrel, I knew I had to give it because it gave off suppressed Walther PPK James Bond vibes, yet at an affordable price. We are going to be talking about the specs and performance of this particular one, the reliability and track record of Bersa just on the channel in general, and overall why I think something like this is a great addition to your collection, especially if you have a 9mm can. Before we get too far into it, I do want to give a huge shout out to AAC for sponsoring the ammo to help make this video. In fact, they sent out a ton of 380 for this video and a few others, and it functioned great with and without a can on here. For more information about AAC, you can head over to the campsite page in the description below. Now, let's start off with why you would purchase something like this, especially the threaded barrel version. And simply because it is absolutely cool. I mean, that's why I bought it. I did not buy this as a practical defensive option, although it could double as something like that. I did not buy it as something like a competition gun or a target pistol. I simply bought it as an absolutely awesome functional pistol, especially with the threaded barrel. I've got the rugged Obsidian 9 in the K configuration on here, and it is cool. The ammo coming out of it will be subsonic because it's 380 out of a smaller barrel, and it's pretty darn hearing safe even in the K configuration, but you can get it even quieter with a longer can, and that's the other main purpose for this. Other than just being absolutely cool, it makes an amazing suppressor host, and it was functioning great down at the range with and without a can. Now, reliability, this thing was insanely reliable. No issues whatsoever with the AAC ammo, and I've never had any issues with any of my other Bersas on the channel, whether it be 380 or 9mm. They just work every time you pull the trigger. Now, again, they're not the most refined and elegant modern pocket 380s. There are smaller, higher capacity pocket 380s out there that are going to do better than something like this, but none that are going to be as cool as this for the price point. If you were looking for a budget beater, especially in 380, Bersa makes that amazingly great opportunity to grab one of these without breaking the bank. The sights on here are pretty decent. These guys are also single double action firearms with a decocker mounted to the slide, a nice beaver tail to protect your hand from slide bite, and a finger extension on the mag allowing you to get a good grip on here. The recoil is fairly minimal, although these are fairly snappy. When you add a suppressor, it's going to increase the back pressure and be a touch more snappy, but overall it's not too bad being a 380 with a metal frame gun. I had no function issues with this, no reliability issues, and it seemed to be fairly accurate out of the box without any problems cycling a wide variety of ammo in the other models of the Bersa Thunder that I had. In summary, if you were interested in something like this, I would definitely jump on it, especially at the price point. Now, I purchased this one used in like new condition, and I've never really worked with Bersa. I've actually requested T&E guns from them and never heard back. I'm going to continue to request stuff from them, and maybe I'll hear back one day, but they make absolutely awesome firearms, and I just recently reviewed the 22 version of this gun with a threaded factory barrel as well, and that was an awesome little plinker as well, especially with 22 insanely quiet. So if you do have a suppressor, especially like a 9mm or a 22 can, definitely give these little Bersa Thunders in 22 and 380 a look. I'm incredibly impressed with mine. I think you will be too, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you would consider adding like something like this to your collection. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.